Today we take a look at the Star Wars Scout Trooper Lego kit, Scout Trooper also known as the Biker Scout. And today we're really going to take a deep dive into the install instructions for the Yearbricks LED Light Kit. This tutorial should also be good for the Vaodest LED Light Kit as well. It should be the exact same as the Yearbricks and possibly a good install instruction for the Briksmax LED kit for the Scout Trooper. Taking a quick look at the Lego Scout Trooper itself, this is a 471 piece set. Says 18 plus on it, but I'm confident a experienced 10-year-old could probably put this kit together easily. It's broken up into 5 bags, and there are plenty of tutorial assembly videos online if needed. Now, the reason for this video is these LED kits can be quite confusing, and I thought I'd do a helpful video to show you how to install them. This is technically a Lightailing.com kit, but just know there are so many different names and types of these kits. Make sure you know which kit you are buying. You'll find some of these kits have different prices depending on where you buy them and possible different options as well. This particular kit is a 1-string LED lighting kit. It comes with 1 set of lights as well as a battery-operated power pack. You can alternatively use a Type A female to Type A male extender and plug that into any Type A USB power source and it will light the unit. Again, the instructions are a little bit confusing. That's why I'm going to walk you through step by step here how to install the lighting kit. We're going to start with the strand of lights and we're going to need to first disassemble certain parts of the Lego helmet. Both pieces of the right and left side of the helmet are going to have to come off, as well as the nose piece and the mouthpiece or voice box of the helmet. We're also going to have to take off the top of the helmet, and later on there will be one more piece that we have to remove as well. For now, let's get started. We're going to take the LED light strand and we're going to start with the gray piece that is closest to the USB Type A port. We're going to flip over the helmet and on the back side underneath, there's going to be a spot to place this gray piece. You can see right there, it goes on the back underside of the helmet. Now we're going to go down the line of the string. The next piece will be a white piece, and this is going to go right underneath the chin. You'll see a spot for this piece to be placed into right there. Now this next piece is going to be another white piece that is going to go basically, say, on the left nostril of the unit. It goes underneath right there. And as you start making your way through each light bulb, it gets more clear where each of these pieces goes. Now we're going to take the next piece, we're going to wrap it around the top of the nose, and it's going to fit under, we'll call it again, the right nostril of the helmet. One left, one right, over the top of the nose piece. Always make sure the Lego piece is placed in the right direction and the string is pointing out the right direction. Now these next 2 pieces have a red piece of tape on there. I already peeled them off so they're not on there. These are going to stick underneath, let's call it the forehead piece of the helmet. You're going to take that piece off, and technically they want you to hide that excess wire on the left side of the face. You'll notice in the instructions you kind of wrap it around some of the Lego grooves. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to make sure we get the pieces stuck in the proper spot. So we're going to put it on the underside of this piece right here, and we're going to place it on each side, the left and right side. And you can just find a good spot underneath where you're not overlapping or it's not protruding out the sides of that piece. You'll notice there will be some excess string. What you're going to do with that is you're going to tuck that under and it's going to go inside the helmet top. You'll see when you place it on right there, the string goes to the inside of the unit. Now, before we place it on though, we're going to kind of tighten up that string and get it on the left side of the face and wrap it around there. Eventually we'll put the left shield piece of the helmet on and it will hide that excess string. Now that's pretty much it for the lighting parts, but we need to get rid of this excess string. What I did was I wrapped it around the right side of the face, came up through the right side of the face, tucked the excess in the top, left a little bit out of the back so I could plug in the battery kit or power supply. And then I just started to replace the pieces back onto the helmet, hiding this excess string. Starting with the left side of the face, technically, you'll notice that string there is underneath the top. And we left enough hanging out so we could plug that USB Type A port into the battery pack. Then we're going to put the right side of the helmet back on. We'll put the top of the helmet on now, making sure we're hiding that string as well. Then the additional side pieces of each of the helmet, the nose piece, and then the voice box piece. Now we still have to figure out a way to mount this battery pack if you want. You could always leave it laying on the desk or wherever you put it, but I found a little creative way of what I did here. And basically what I did with this battery pack is I put a little Velcro on the back, and then there's a spot on the back of the base where the helmet goes on top of, and I just Velcroed this on the back there and then plugged in the USB power source into the cord right there. Have some loose string, so I decided to put a little piece of tape underneath the bottom of the helmet. I'm sure there's plenty of options or alternatives to how you can hide this string and mount that power supply, but this is the way I chose to do it. When you turn it around, you can kind of see that most everything is hidden except for that single wire coming out. You turn the unit on, and let's take a look at it in the dark. I'm really a big fan of the helmet series for Star Wars, and these lighting kits just add an awesome touch to your Lego helmet. Hey, thanks for watching, and hit the thumbs up button.